Hello and welcome to the third and final part of our morning stretches sequence. And we're going to do the whole of Energy Block Release 2, Be Here Now. So let's just start by shaking out. We're going to do our few activations, the whole of Energy Block Release 2. So if you feel you need to practice part 1 or part 2 more, please stop this video and go back and do that. And then we're going to have a short relaxation at the end. So if you just want to put your left foot up and rotate it in one direction, change direction, enjoy that. Stretch, shake your foot out to the side, and then gently swing that leg backwards and forwards. Wonderful. And knee up, out to the side and down, up, out and down. One more, up, out and down. And then right foot in front of you, and then rotate that ankle. Wonderful. And then change direction. Shake it out to the side. Gently swing forwards, backwards. Start to loosen your hips up, get your body warm, and then take your knee up, out and down. Up, out and down. Up, out and down. And then give yourself a little bit of a wiggle. I'm going to go sideways on the mat, and we're going to just do our stepping forwards and backwards. We're going to get our arms joining in a minute and our breath. And we're going to turn this into a hamstring stretch, which we will need for Energy Block Release 2. And arms up and down, up, down. Plant your foot, swing your arms up, foot back, arms up. Keep that going. Breathe in as you lift your arms up. In, breathe out, take them down. So in, down, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And then this time just drop your arms, take that foot back and then bend over that right foot and get a hamstring stretch. As always with anything in yoga, please don't push your body too much if you don't feel up to it. Be careful of any high blood pressure, glaucoma. Don't be taking your head lower than your heart. And just release that stretch gently. Plant that foot, and then we're stepping forward with our right foot forward, up, back, down, and breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Keep your arms down and bend over that left leg. Hamstring stretch on the left. Wonderful. And then just release that stretch. I'm just going to have a drink. Hopefully you've got a drink handy too. Keep hydrated. Wonderful. And we're going into quite a wide stance with our feet pointed out. And let's just do a very gentle squat, very gentle. Run your hands down your legs. Sit down, try not to stick your bottom out, don't tuck your tailbone under. And then the looser you feel, looser your hips are, you'll be able to go a little bit lower. Keep that going. If you want to do it with your breath, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. And let's just pause there. And let's just sway over to the left, back to the centre, over to the right, back to the centre. You should feel that in your hip adductors. Keep that sway going. Breathing in, breathing out, in, out, breathing in, breathing out. Keep the breathing pattern going, and let's just slow this down a little bit. Excellent. Back to the centre. Excellent. One more on each side. Brilliant. And then back to centre. And then just walk your feet in. And we're going to get ready to start Energy Block Release 2, Be Here Now. So, as usual, starting Tadasana. So, feet are parallel facing forward. Just have a quick look. If it's comfortable for your knees, Your second toes should be parallel with each other. Just adjust yourself so it does feel comfortable. Knees are not locked. Hips are over your knees, which are over your ankles. Your shoulders are up, back and down. Not an extended posture, just feeling relaxed, but feeling tall. Chin is parallel to the floor. And just breathe. Just breathe. And I want you to have a think about anything in your life that you need to get rid of. It is called Be Here Now, so it's about living in the moment, living in the present. Is there something in your past that your mind keeps going back to that you just want to let go of? Is there an emotion that you keep returning to that you don't enjoy at the moment? Do you feel unsettled? If it's yes to all the above, then this is a wonderful sequence for you to do. You may just enjoy the whole sequence and the movements, especially good for our brilliant spine. And I want you to breathe a little bit deeper, and I want you to start breathing in from your feet to your heart. And breathe out from your heart through the crown of your head. And imagine you can breathe it in through the crown of your head to your heart. And then out again from your heart to your feet. We'll call that one round. We're to do 3 rounds of the standing meditation. Ignore this mantra if you don't need it today, but with the earth below me and the sky above me, I am here, I am safe. Keep that standing meditation going. Wonderful. Slowing everything down, becoming present in the moment. And then when you finish that last round, so you've breathed out through your feet into the earth, we want to move into the breath of Arjuna. So this is where we cross our arms in front of us, right hand in front for now, and then we'll have alternate hands in a minute. Bending our knees, pull that jumper off, engage your arm muscles, lift up and then let go. So left hand is in front. So pick up something you do not need, concentrate on it, and then let it go as your arms float down. And the breathing pattern is breathing in, as we lift that care, that worry, that emotion, and breathing out. It's like bending our knees. So breathing in, lift up whatever we don't need, and breathing out. We'll do a few more. Breathing in, lift that emotion, pick it up, and let it fall away. You don't need it anymore. Last one on the left. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we do the same movement again, but with the Brahma Mudra. So our fingers are curled in. We have our index finger pointing out. This is the mudra of empowerment, creation. So feet back into Darshan. Breathing in, breathing out as you let that go. And if this works for you, imagine you've got little light bulbs on the end of your fingers and you're drawing some beautiful circles of light all around you as you continue to pick up and then let go of whatever you don't need. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. And just let that mudra go. And we're going to move into the chair of the heart. So remember, if you've got shoulder pains or high blood pressure, keep your hands lower. So you might want to start at the heart and just go to your forehead. Or if you've no problems in those areas, start off at your forehead, hands up to the heavens, bending your knees, hands down and straighten your knees. So you are adding to your heart power with this. Chair of the heart, Utkatasana. So breathe in And breathe out. Nice and slow and gentle. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your hands moving down to the level of your heart. And we're going to move into the Anahata breath. We're going to continue adding to our heart power. So push your arms gently away and pull them gently back in towards your heart. Continue to push away, let go of something you don't need, and pull in love, light, peace, whatever you need. If you don't need it, send it out to somebody. Send compassion to a person or a situation. So breathe in as you pull your hands in, and breathe out as your hands come away, remembering to keep your knees bent. Breathing in and breathing out. May all my actions be filled with compassion. Keep that Anahata breath going. Wonderful. Keep it going. Let's just do one more after this one. Push it away. Pull it into your heart. That's wonderful. Now we're moving into our spinal twist. So take your feet a little bit wider. Right foot 90, left foot about 60. You might want to come up onto your heel, and we're facing the right. This is where we keep our hands in front, hug that tree, and breathe out as we twist. Breathe in back to the centre, move your feet over to the left. Keep that movement going. Enjoy that beautiful flowing movement in your spine. Imagine you're pushing through water back to the front, over to the left, back to the centre. This time put your hand on your shoulder, undo, breathe in, breathe out. Right hand on shoulder, breathe in back to centre, breathe out, hand on shoulder, breathe in. One more on this side, hand on shoulder, breathe out. This time remember, hand on shoulder. If it's comfortable, hand behind your back. So right foot 90 on your left heel, possibly if it suits you, facing that right foot, and breathing in. Breathe in and then breathe out as you twist. Hand on shoulder, hand behind back. Breathing in to the centre, swap your feet over. Breathe out. And then breathe in back to the centre. This time when we do the twist, we're going to hold it. So hold it, breathe in and stand tall. Breathe out and just twist a little bit more. And then breathe in as you uncurl and come back to the centre. Change your feet over. And then breathe out. Hand on shoulder, hand behind back. Push into that back foot. Stand tall. And then breathe out and turn a little bit more. And breathe in, back to centre. And uncurl everything. That's wonderful. Now we're going to keep our arms low if blood pressure is a problem. Okay, but this is our arm rotation. So palms up, and then starts on the shoulders, and the backs of our hands are facing the floor. Just start slowly. Keep your palms up and then turn them. Excellent. And you might want to start raising your arms a little, and you feel a ripple running through your heart centre, continuing to build on that heart power. Whatever emotion you need, you are giving yourself now. That's wonderful. And then let's just pause, and let's just look into our right hand, and then turn our left palm up. Excellent. And then starting from your shoulders, pick your shoulders up and rotate both your arms, and then we are looking into our left palm. Picking our shoulders up, breathing in and breathing out. Pick your shoulders up, breathe in, breathe out. And slowly start to lower your arms. Shoulders up, breathe in, rotate, breathe out. Pick your shoulders up, rotate as you breathe in, breathe out. Keep that breath and that arm movement going and lower your arms slowly. Excellent. And let's just have a bit of a jiggle and a shake. Right, we're going to move into the standing cat. I'll do it sideways for you. If you would like to, you could do this leaning against a wall. You could do it sat on a chair, but your feet want to be about shoulder width apart. Your hands just placed on the inside of your thighs, just tail in neutral. And we're going to work up to this gently. So stick your tail up so it's trying to go to the wall behind you, and then just drop your tail back to neutral. So tail out behind you, and then back to neutral. Tail out behind you. Now this time, neutral, and then just tuck it under a little bit. Start to round your back and your head wants to drop. Stick your tailbone up, your back will want to sink down, and your head will want to come up. Breathe out, tailbone down, head down. Breathe in, tailbone up, head up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more. Breathing in, stick your tailbone up, head forward, breathe out. Breathe in. I'm going to face forward, and we're just going to keep our feet shoulder width apart. Just come forward a little bit more so we're almost doing a tabletop back. And then what I want you to do, I just want you to drop your right shoulder down to the centre, right elbow in, and then look to the left. Breathe in, come back to the centre. Breathe out, left shoulder, left elbow in, and look to the right. Breathe in, back to the centre. Drop that right shoulder and elbow. Excuse me, breathe into the centre. Drop that left shoulder and elbow and back to the centre. And then I want you to let your arms go. If it's comfortable for you and it's good for your health, just let the crown of your head drop down. Then I want you to take hold of your elbows, and I want you to take your right elbow towards the middle of your feet, back to the centre, left elbow in, back to the centre. So breathe in, drop that shoulder down, breathe out, back to centre, breathe in, left shoulder in, back to centre. Couple more. Breathe in, right elbow in, breathe out, back to centre, breathe in, left shoulder in, and then back to centre. That's wonderful. And then what I want us to do now is we're going to just come up very, very slowly and just have a second. And then we're just going to move into the heaven and earth twist. Excuse me. So you might want to take your feet wider apart. This may be where you want your block, if necessary. So just going to come forward to tabletop back, run your hands down your legs. Wonderful. Enjoy that stretch. Just tilt your weight forward onto the balls of your feet. And then with your right hand, touch the block or the floor. And this is where left arm turns into a wing. So our elbow up, open our wing out, look at our hand, or down on the floor, whatever's comfortable for us. And then fold your wing, take that left arm to the mat or the block, and then take your right wing up, open your right wing, and look to the ceiling or look at the floor. wing comes in, hands on the mat or the floor. So breathe in as you take your left elbow up. Breathe out as you open that wing. Breathe in, fold that wing. Breathe out. Over to the right. Breathe in, lift your elbow up. Breathe out when you open the wing. Breathe in, close your wing, and breathe out. Let's just do one more on each side. So breathe in, lift the elbow up. Breathe out, open your wing. Breathe in, fold your wing. Breathe out, both hands on the floor. Breathe in to the right. Breathe out as you open your wing. Breathe in, close your wing, and breathe out as you take that wing down to the floor. And then just walk your feet in, zigzag your feet in. And we're going to come to the squat. So let's just get warmed up first of all. Come to a squat on the floor. Wonderful. And then I want you to take your right foot to the side. Toes are in line with each other. Onto your fingertips if necessary, and just enjoy that stretch. And then leg in. Take your arms over to the right and stretch your left leg out. Brilliant. And then that leg comes in, and this is where you might want to change to the dynamic squat or keep going with that squat. So hands are over to the left. Take that foot out. Push up and down. Up and down. Pushing up, pushing down, pushing up and down. And then back to the centre. And then come down onto your knees. We're going to turn onto our bottoms. So sitting on the mat, hands behind us. We're going to do the alternate leg flick. So during this sequence, we've stirred up a lot of emotion, a lot of stuff, nice technical term, and we're going to get rid of it. So gently pull in your right leg and gently flick that stuff away. And then right leg on the floor. Let's do the left leg. Left leg gently flick and lower. Back to the right leg. Right leg in, flick and lower. Left leg in, flick and lower. One more on each side. In, flick and lower. And right leg in, flick. Sorry, left leg in, flick and lower. That's wonderful. Now, I'm going to sit up. This is where I'm just going to sit on the edge of my cushion. We're going to do a couple sitting forward bend. So spine nice and straight, hands up to the heart, and then gently we're bending forward. When we get as far as we can comfortably, drop your hands down, run your hands up the side of your legs, hands back to the start. So breathe out, drop forwards, breathe in. As you take your hands up, you should be able to go a bit further each time. So breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out as you come forward. Breathe in. Let's just do one more. Breathing out and breathing in. Wonderful. I'm going to get rid of my cushion and we're going to move into the bridge posture. So feet are on the floor, knees are bent, feet are close to your bottom, backs of your hands on the floor. I want you to just tilt your tailbone as if it's coming towards your feet, your tailbone's coming towards your feet, and lift the bottom of your spine off the floor a little bit and roll it down. Just keep that movement going. So engage your core, breathing in, lifting up, pushing into your feet, making sure your feet are parallel, your knees are not coming in. Breathe out as you lower. So engage that core, breathe in, roll up, maybe onto your shoulder blades already. Breathe out as you come down. Breathing in And breathe it out. Well done. And then while your knees are bent, we're going to roll over into the Sphinx posture. So we want to lie on our tummies. Okay, so tops of your toes are on the floor. Hands are at the side of your face, so your thumbs are at the side of your eyes, your forehead's on the floor. Engage your core, and we're going to imagine there's a marble on the floor, and we're rolling our nose along the floor, and we're just coming up a little bit and breathing out as we come down. Let's just do one more warm up like that, rolling that marble along the floor with our nose, pushing into our hands and lower down. This time we're going to stay up, so engage your core, roll that marble along the floor, adjust your arms so your elbows are underneath your shoulders, and just look forward and breathe. Wonderful. And I want you to lower yourself down into Makarasana. I'm just going to sit up because we're going to do a very brief relaxation. So you can do your relaxation in Makarasana. You might choose to turn your head to one side. You may choose to lie on your back. So whatever position you're in, I want you to just start breathing in and out very deeply. And then I want you to scrunch all the muscles of your feet, your toes, your legs, your hips, your buttocks. Scrunch them, scrunch them, scrunch them. And breathe out and relax. And let's take our attention to our hands. So make fists with your hands, lift your arms off the mat or the surface, squeeze them really tight and then relax. Breathe out and let go. I want you to draw your stomach muscles in really tight and your shoulders down towards your feet. Tighten everything in your torso, then breathe out, relax and let go. And take your awareness to your face and just screw the muscles of your face really tight. And then breathe out and let go. And while you lay there or you sat, just take your awareness from your toes up to your head and just make sure you're not holding any last bits of tension there. That everything is feeling soft, warm and relaxed as we move into a period of stillness. So as usual, if your mind becomes busy, give it a job. With every in-breath, I breathe in peace. Breathing out, I let go. And I just want to start breathing in and out a little bit deeper. And imagine that beautiful warm sunlight shining on the crown of your head, and with every in-breath, it's filling your brain, your face, your hearing, your throat with warmth, and it's revitalizing everything. You breathe that beautiful light into your chest, to your heart, your lungs, all your abdominal organs. Your next breath, you're breathing in from your shoulders all the way to the ends of your fingers. Breathe it into your buttocks, all the way down to the ends of your feet. And you're feeling refreshed, awake, and alive, and ready to face whatever you've got to do for the rest of the day. So when you're ready, just move your fingers and your toes. Have a wiggle, have a yawn, have a stretch. And then just roll onto one side. And very gently, with your head coming up last, put yourself into a seated position. And then I want you to place your hands in the Anjali Mudra with your thumbs against your breastbone. So thank you so much for joining me today. So hopefully you've got some light and love in your hearts. So thank you for the light and love in the hearts of all of those practicing with us today. And thank you for the light and love for the practice of yoga. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace.